Hey guys, so today is just like a little mini update. I'm gonna have a lot of hey guys, rando clips thrown together in this video. So yeah, today is my biopsy. Tomorrow is my HSG test, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of footage before the test and a little bit of footage after the test, just talking about it, and then once I have both of them together, I will post the video online, so you'll be several days behind, but that's okay. My appointment is in a couple of hours. I was really nervous every day from the minute they told me I needed a biopsy, probably until right now. I'm like not nervous. I think I worried for it for so long because I had to wait 35 days to even just get my period before I could even schedule this. And so I feel like I've just waited so long that like I ran out of worry. I'm over it. It's like, okay, yep, I worried about that and now I just want to get it over with. I'm just so drained. But then, no, nobody is good enough. So I'm feeling really discouraged about picking a donor. No one talks about that. Everyone just kind of skips over this step in their journey and they're just saying like, here's my donor, I'm going to, my first IUI or ICI. Not the case for me. So that's my ramble rant for today. This was way longer than I wanted. Oh, and I didn't even talk about my appointment. I'm freaking retarded. Well, I'll edit this out. Basically, I'm over it. I'm over the donor. I'm over the appointments. I don't care. I thought I would be a lot more nervous the closer the appointment gets, and it turns out the closer the appointment gets, the more I'm just so over it. So that's how I'm feeling before the appointment. I will film a little bit when I get back. I tried filming the other day after my blood draw. I think I started to talk about this. I don't know. After my blood draw, I did like a little clip in the car, like in the building, walking to the car and then getting in the car, and just talking about like what happened and whatever. I can't get the footage off my phone. So every single video apparently is going to be from my computer in my living room because footage on my phone won't come off my phone unless it's under a minute and my camera memory won't save. So the camera memory card is broken and I could order a new one, but it just happened. I don't know. I'm tired. So that's my update. I will do a really short, quick clip after my appointment, just kind of talking about whatever it is that they're going to do. I don't know. And then we'll talk tomorrow. Hi. So going to hi. Hi guys. So I just got home from my biopsy. That was brutal. That was not a fun time. It only hurt for like a minute, but it hurt. She put the speculum in, she took this like little tube thing and pushed it all the way to the farthest back spot on your uterus and then just like jammed it in and out like she was trying to fucking stab someone to death. And then she was done. It was not a good time. I don't know why. I just started like profusely sweating and getting lightheaded. I ended up, it was just not a fun time. So that was fun. And now I'm home. And when I got home, I got an email. Again, we called it last time. I would open it without being on camera. But I got my genetic test results back. I'm reading it right now, and I am a carrier for 2 nasty diseases. I just feel so defeated. I can't find a donor. I don't have good eggs. So apparently I just shouldn't even do this. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just adopt, if I should foster, if I should just get a plethora of like 30 dogs up in here. Like, I don't know what to do, but I'm a carrier for 2 nasty, nasty things. The reproductive risk, so the risk that my baby would actually have this is a 1 in 82. 1 in 82. That is like, that's a pretty high number. So 1.2% chance, which doesn't sound that high, but that's high for me. That I'm not okay with, and there's nothing I can do about it. So if I use my eggs, that's what it is. And I should have just never gotten this testing, because if I didn't do this testing, I would just go through with it. If my baby had an issue, like, we would work through it. But now that I have this testing, it's like, how can I choose knowing that my kid is gonna, like, there's a very high chance that they can have this. So that was the first one, was a 1 in 82% or 1 in 82 chance. And the second one is a 1 in 890, which is still a pretty high risk. 890, it says the risk of, like, before testing, if you just don't know what you have, the risk is 1 in 200,000. But since I know I'm a carrier, it's 1 in 890. The detection rate was greater than 99%, so it's very much detectable. The first thing, if the baby gets it, they would just have to have surgeries and live a really hard life. The second thing, if the baby gets it, I didn't really read too much about it. Let's read it. And potentially die. So that's exciting. Anyway, so don't want to freaking vlog right now. I don't even want to be on camera. Normally I watch myself, and this time I've literally just minimized the screen, so I don't even know what I look like. I think I'm gonna just be a workaholic, and I'm just gonna go back to work because I don't even want to think about this right now. I'm just so over it. So yeah, that's my update for today. Okay, you guys, so I forgot to film before starting. Actually, I didn't. I filmed a car clip before my HSG, and I will insert it here. Okay, that was a test of my editing skills. Who knows if it really got inserted there. I did my HSG test. Everyone says it hurts really bad, but everyone says that the biopsy from yesterday shouldn't hurt at all. And yesterday's hurt like a mofo. So I was really nervous for today. Didn't hurt at all. I was just chilling. It was really comfy. As comfy as a bed could be with your legs up in the air. But I was there and I was just focusing like kind of behind me on the side. There was like a monitor that every time they did an x-ray, it like popped up. So it was really exciting. I just focused on that and watched. My uterus looked, to me, it looked like a little upside down heart. I asked the doctor about that and she said it looks like a normal uterus. I didn't know they were heart-shaped. I'm pretty sure if it's heart-shaped, it's a problem, but she thought mine was great, so what do I know? It didn't hurt at all. There was no blockages, everything was Gucci golden, and I got my lab results back. I'll just show it really big so you can see what I'm looking at. I am CMV negative, which we knew, and that was a big shocker. I'm low in vitamin D, which I've been low my whole life, so big shocker there. And I'm low with progesterone. When I went into the office today, they told me they already had the biopsy results back and it's negative, so there's no cancerous cells, precancerous cells, or inflammation, which is good. If it was inflamed, they said then that meant like the baby wouldn't stick, so to speak, I guess. I'm not a doctor. You should ask Mama Dr. Jones. Not a sponsored video, but she's great. So I did that. I have had shingles and chickenpox in the past. And so on this test, it says like your varicella zoster, which is the chickenpox vaccine. They test to make sure that you still have the antibodies in your system for it, because if you got a vaccine for it as a little kid, it can wear off over time. And so anything greater than 165 is considered immune and golden. Mine is over 900. So I just thought that was funny because their like immune thing was such a low number compared to what I have. I think I'm going to edit that out. It doesn't really apply. Anyway, so I am super excited. So basically there were 3 pieces of information that were like main pieces that I just want to vlog about. Piece number 1, there's no issues, there's no blockages, and my doctor wants to start next month. Next month. Next month. She wants me to start my next cycle. I don't like the reflection that my glasses are giving off, so I'm taking them off. She wants me to start next month. Oh my God. I don't even have a donor. And she's like, well, just make sure you have someone by cycle day 10. Cycle day 10? That's less than a month away. She's like, well, we don't have to start this cycle, but because of your HSG test, like, you're going to be more fertile for the next like couple tries, and so this would be like your window. So awesome. This is my window. I need a donor. I need a donor. Whew. So I called my sister, and now that I'm filming this, I'm like, oh, I totally should have recorded that phone call. Yeah, did not even occur to me to record it. But I called my sister and I told her, and she was off the wall excited, super stoked, just couldn't believe it's next month. Next month. Oh my God. Next cycle. Crazy. So that's happening. I don't know why my hair looks so ginger red. Sorry, maybe it's just my glasses are off. So that happened. I have low vitamin D, so she wants me on a prescription for it. Go figure. Every doctor my whole life has wanted me on it, and I'm good about it until I'm not. But this time there's a reason to be good about it because I want my baby. So super excited for that. And bad news is that because of my PCOS, they want me on metformin. But my liver enzymes came back slightly elevated. She said it was a really odd number compared to all my other results. And so she thinks that there was a lab error and they want to re-pull my blood for that because they said metformin is going to be like my best chance. And so fingers crossed they give it to me, or they want to redo the blood, but not really a fan about redoing the blood work. Every time I go in there, it's a huge copay, and to keep going in for them to keep redoing stuff just seems really exhausting. And it's a really far drive. It's 45 minutes each way, which is fine, but I mean, to just get poked is like, So I may or may not be on metformin. Last time I was on it, it just gave me a terrible stomach ache. It is what it is. And yeah, so they want to start next cycle. And then the little bit of sad news was that my appointment is going to be Thursday at 10 a.m. Via telemedicine. And so because it's on Zoom, my sister can join, which I was super excited about, except she's got kids. She has 2 little rugrats that need undivided attention. Both of them need your full undivided attention. Not that they're bad kids, they're just like to talk and play and need attention. They're very, very little. And I need her full undivided attention. I really wanted her to be able to sit in this meeting with me and ask the doctor questions, because she's the one that's helping me pick the donor. This was like her idea. I was crying on eHarmony and Match.com and trying to figure out how can I have a baby without dating. And so I really wanted her to be a part of this particular appointment, because this is when we talk about my plan and the cycle and when I start and what meds I take and the trigger shot that my sister's going to be the one giving me because I'm not doing it. Oof. So it's just really scary. Scary, scary stuff. So yeah, that is my update. I cannot believe on Thursday. What day is it? That's like 2 days? Today's Tuesday? I can't even see without my glasses. Today is Tuesday. In 2 days, not even 2 days, in like a day and a half, I'm going to get my game plan. This is crazy. Crazy. I can't believe this. This is just absolutely insanely crazy. That's my update. This is crazy, and I will have another update after my consultation. Yeah. Have a good night. The next cycle.